Hello, my friends. Hi, Terry. Hi, Rebecca. I've been thinking a lot this week. Maybe too much. Maybe I shouldn't be thinking. But I want to mix it up. And you might as well start now. You can see I have a new logo. Not as colorful, but more sophisticated. I God. Never mind. I wanted a new logo. And while I like the colorful one, I really like this one. I mean, the cat scratching, getting ready to scratch my circle. The way my own cat scratched my furniture and me and boxes. Well, they chew boxes. Weird cats. Anyway, um, yeah, it's it's confession time, darlings. Hi, Gabby. I want to know what your weirdest crafting habit is. What I mean, I do some weird things when I'm diamond painting. You've seen it mostly. I have half a dozen pens, and I'm constantly switching between them. I like it, but I think it's weird. Not too much, but everybody has weird habits, doing everything. Who did I miss? Did I miss anyone? Tammy! Hi, Tammy! Okay, I don't want to miss anyone. Yeah, I, I want to know all of these things. I want you to confess. Confess to me. What do you put off doing for crafting that you should be doing? That's a good one. Come on, come on, tell me. I'm not joking tonight. Yeah, we're not going too weird tonight. Well, I don't know. You know me. I'll always go weird. off, off, off the, off my rocker. You don't do anything weird, Rebecca. Ah, I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh at you. Then again, I can because I'm your friend. Hey, if I can laugh at me, I can laugh at anybody else. And you're welcome to laugh at me because I get a kick out of when people laugh, when the people get cheerful. I mean, that's a weird thing that I do when I call customer service. I have to get a laugh out of someone at least once a day. And very often when I call customer service, I'm not only very patient, I try to make them laugh. I make jokes. If I can get one of them to laugh or giggle or something just once, I'm fixated in what I wanted to do. I mean, you guys are terrific, but I can't hear you laugh. I can only hear myself and laugh. Laugh. Hmm, I can't talk. Okay, what else is it? Uh, yeah, I have notes here because Rebecca knows I never remember anything that I want to do. And now I can't find the notes that I had. I have too many. Maybe it's in the wrong. Maybe I was in the wrong. Yeah, no, I wasn't in the wrong note. Yes, I was. No, I wasn't. Me. There's no accounting for me. I can't help it. I make myself laugh. Let's see. Where are my notes? I should have gone with one of the others. Like, all right, who's got too much stash? I have enough left here that I will never be able to finish before I die. Yeah, I've got a good 10 years worth of diamond paintings here, and quite a few latchhook. Plus, of course, there's always my digital painting, which has been coming along pretty good. I don't know. I'm working on some things that were inspired by diamond paintings I saw on AliExpress. Go figure. I also find out that Evernote, oh my, not Evernote, Evermoment, their prices, everybody else is low. Can, not too expensive. Evermoment, woof, they're competing with the big boys. I mean, they're almost, if not more expensive than Diamond Art Club and Dreamer Designs and all the other upper long term, more expensive artists. But they've got a new thing. They're saying it's certified original or something, but they say nothing about license. They say nothing about license. So you have to assume that everything they have is unlicensed. Not that I'm buying from Evernote anyway, but man, they were good. They had good prices. Now, I can't afford to. I can't afford to buy an art club. I see. Jerry said, "Oh, your stash is ridiculously large." Well, I think Rebecca's is too. Though we haven't gone over it lately. Let's see. There was cross stitched diamond paintings, yarn material coming out your ears. If you could only see my apartment, most of it is stuff with crafts, everything from scrapbooking to stamping to jewelry making. I don't have a lot of those left. And yarn coming out the wazoo, and of course my craft books, magazines. I used to get magazines, craft magazines. I sent one to Rebecca. Did you ever look at it? Work on anything? Um, oh. I craft stitch. I also have that sitting there. Knitting. Yeah, I have half started knitting. This is what I'm confessing to. How many how many crafts have you started, put aside, and haven't gone back to? I have so many I don't think I can count. I still have stamps. Oh, I had such a kick at working with stamps and using that powder that hot hot air, whatever, heat gun, and it bubbles up or it shines. Some you make pretty designs out of it and cards. I used to love doing that. I've got half of that left, a lot of that left, some of that left. And there are other things. I've got painting supplies, mostly brushes because the supplies themselves dry out. I mean, we're talking about long time ago. Long time ago. And what else have I got? Mm, that's good. Like I said, I've got half finished crochet. I even sent one to Rebecca, who said she'll finish it, but she doesn't want to do it now. I can't blame her. I don't like putting squares together. And I made too many. I made so many crochet squares. Oh man, yeah. But I love the yarn. It was Noro Silk Garden. I love Noro. I love the colors and the feeling. Mm. Okay, I get I get I get a lot of pleasure out of crafts, almost as much as food. Jerry cycles. You cycle through your projects, scrapbooking supplies. There, I don't have any left, but I had a lot of craft journals or whatever they call them now. I don't know. I made a lot of them. Put some pictures in. Some are just stuck with things I found. You know, you got to get this little piece of lace. You got to get that picture. You got to get these stamps. You got to get these stickers. It's just, it becomes too much. Oh, Lego too. Yeah, let's not forget about Lego. You don't do cross stitch, Tammy, but you have the materials. Hmm. Well, scrapbooking is fun because you know you've accumulated a lot of stickers, a lot of little pieces of things you cut out that you like, maybe some pieces of fabric that you haven't seen in a while, and it's, wow, that is pretty. And you've got washi tape or pretty tape or whatever, and you put it down, and you make it, and you put this here, and you put the, and this is, it's just, you just go crazy, you know? You write on it, you stamp it, you do whatever you want. And it's journaling. I don't know about journaling. Scrapbooking, yes. Scrapbooking is just what it says. You take scraps of things and you put them in a book. It's so easy, but it's a lot of fun. You know, I used to use poster, not poster board, some other kind of heavy duty paper or whatever. It was cheap back then. Now I get a whole bunch of it, cut it up. I had this beautiful uh, paper slicer. Hmm, that's somewhere, God knows where it is. It's gone. I had to stop years ago when I got chemo and neuropathy gets. Ah, yeah, that would get in my way too. I mean, I was doing all those things mostly because the doctors told me to. Almost all of my crafts were done and started after my accident because the psych neurologist, or whether he's a neurologist and a psychologist, and he told me to bring my brain back, I need to do cognitive therapy, meaning thinking, having to think about things, memorize where things are. So I started with crossword puzzles, of course, because that's my favorite, and jigsaw puzzles. And then I went to, I don't know where I was, but I think I was at Michael's, and I saw the stamping. And I said, ooh, that looks like fun. So I started with the stamping. Oh, God. I confess, I went overboard. Yeah, I confess. A lot of them I've given up on. I favor. But the stamping led to scrapbooking. which led to crocheting. Don't ask me how. Which led to I was doing a little woodworking. I was doing carving. Not very good. Then I was doing clay. First real clay, and then I found Fimo. Yeah, that was so much easier. But I like working with real clay. It's just messy because you have to keep wetting your fingers to get the shapes you want, and it's messy. So I wanted to do pottery, but I didn't have a pottery wheel, and I never did get to one of those pottery classes that at the pottery stores they used to have, and they probably still do somewhere. But yeah, I got a lot to confess to. I was so, what's the word? Lazy? Yeah, I was lazy. But I was also hurting. So the only thing that gave me pleasure was being able to go into my craft room, and I had a real craft room. I had a nice long table on one side, a shorter one on the other side with my computer. The long table had, oh God, I had a place for everything and everything in its place, from coloring pens, markers, to stamps, to inks, all different kinds of inks, to mica powders that you'd use in the stamping, and paper, all kinds of paper, and scraps, of course. I used to sew. Uh, yeah, I used to make quilts. Don't ask me why I did. But I have a lot of I still have a lot of material in this cabinet right behind me. I mean, a lot. But it's all, I always wanted to do something with it. I always wanted to be able to maybe cut it up and make another quilt. It's not difficult, even if it's just a plain patchwork. That's usually what I did. I didn't get into the complicated stuff. But I must have had at least half a dozen quilts, pieces sewn together, but no quilting. It would just be the patchwork piece. Oh man, yeah, I'm guilty. Guilty. Oh hell no. No, 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 no. Rebecca, no way. I don't want to drag my sewing machine out anymore. And the actual quilting, I did do some on smaller pieces. And it's it's a learning experience. You have to learn how to make those stitches by hand when you're ready to start quilting. Because if you quilt with a machine, it's not the same. If it's not done by hand, to me, it's not real quilting. You're not putting the pieces together by hand, those you can sew. But when you're ready to put your puffing in between and put the backing on and sew the thing around and backing's in there, and you're ready to make a quilt, and you go up and you go down, and it's hard. But that's what you want to do if you want a real quilt. So, yeah, I have to confess, I have a lot of stuff that's, oh man, halfway done. A lot of art I gave up on because I also have, like I told you, I still have water paints, and they're the dry ones. So Those are good forever. Because I've had some of those water paints since I was a kid. And I don't have a lot of watercolor brushes, but I have a lot of painting brushes because I was doing acrylics and some oil. Oil is takes too long to dry, and anything you paint, whether it's watercolor or acrylics or whatever, you want to layer. You want to layer things to get the right colors and so the colors don't muddy. So you have to wait for one layer to dry, then you can put on another layer, let that dry. Rebecca knows this. You see, um, that's one of the reasons I love my digital painting program. I can do a layer and I don't have to wait for it to dry. But that's hooking. Let's see. What do I also have? Oh, I have to confess, I have some latch hooking projects, big ones, which is one of the reasons why I put them aside. Them just too much. I, one of them, I think I've talked about this before. It's dolphins or a dolphin or something. I don't remember. But I did the entire dolphin. The only thing that's left is the background, which is all one color. It's sitting there. I don't know why I haven't finished it. It's in one of those file boxes, folded neatly with the yarn underneath, and that's where I picked up my extra latch hook from. But every time I think about it, I go, oh, yeah, I should work on that. I'm a master procrastinator. See, well, then tomorrow you can list all that fabric. Yeah, along with all that yarn. I don't know. Ah, when Peter was around, I had no problem. He would take pictures for me and I'd put things up for sale and everything. But Dan just doesn't want to do that. He was fine when I was collecting yarn and we'd go up to that yarn sale up in Georgia, somewhere in the foothills of Georgia, and helping me bring it to various, not conventions, but retreats and gatherings where people had, so I can sell it. I sold a lot, about half of it, but he's very kind at that, of doing the heavy lifting, but nothing else. I can't ask him anything else. Like, I don't know if you can hear that, but I can't ask him anything else. Not only doesn't he want to do it, even when I teach him something, he never does it right. So, you know what they say. If you can't get it done by someone else, do it yourself. So, I wind up doing a lot of things myself. Same thing with what's his name? Kenny? The roommate before Dan? That dark 31-year-old with abs of steel who walked around without his shirt, picked up after himself, and paid his rent on time. Oh my, I couldn't ask for more. But I had to put his desk together because he started to put it together when he bought a desk. I said, just follow the instructions. ABC. No. So he put it together wrong. I had to take it apart and put it back together. Right? Because I need someone to motivate me. I'm not self motivated. I really am not. And doing things, I tire out very easily because of the pain. It becomes so intense. And if I want to photograph something, I got to get up to this and get up again and do this and put that way. And I don't have any things to mail it out, so I have to send him out to get mail, but mailboxes and you know what I mean, packages, because I don't want to buy. I used to buy bulk because I thought, oh, I'm going to sell a lot of my jewelry. No, so I'll wait until I leave this work coil and leave it to my brother. Get rid of all of it. I, yeah. I mean, I want to throw out a lot. I don't even care to sell it. The embroidery on that I sent to Rebecca, the floss, I could not throw that out. I didn't want to start photographing. I had to, every piece, ask her, it's a huge box stuffed with embroidery floss, cross stitching floss, whatever. Some really beautiful holographic ones and glittering ones and special ones and silk and whatever. But they're all mixed up, stuffed in bags. And in order to take proper pictures, you got to separate them. And you got to know how many of these do I have? How many of these do I could not? I gave up on that. And I didn't want to start it out. So Rebecca, you want it? She got it. I said, there a box of yarn too, didn't I? Oh, yeah. I need a young person to come in and help me lift boxes because anything that I haven't seen in the 9 years since I've been living in this apartment, I want to throw out. If I haven't seen it, I don't need it. I want to give it to Goodwill. Just throw it in the garbage. I don't care. Just get rid of it. I want to clean this apartment out, but I can't do it myself physically. And Dan takes one box, and then a month goes by, and maybe if I ask him, he'll take another box. He doesn't want to do it either. It's my shit. Why should he? So I don't know. I know there are 1-800-JUNK or something like that I could call, but I don't know if they'll come inside and go through all this crap without being paid to do it. And we're looking at a lot, hours of work, and I can't afford to pay somebody hours of work, much as I'd like to. Okay, only half hour. BBAA. A JBA. J B A. Right? Is that right? JBA. Yeah. And there's another J. AAC. AA. God, I love this pink. See, I like baby pink like this one, but this pink, that's my favorite. In between magenta and baby. What else have I got? C. No, wrong one. J A A C. Uh-oh. Read this wrong again. I got the B here. Got the A. Then another gray. And then one of these. And two C's. I was looking at the row above. That's what's so hard about this. Two C's. A-A-J. I always have to double check. A-A-J. It's easy to stop at J because it's gray. It's completely different than all the others. All right, let me double check that I got that right. B, B, A, A, J. B, A, J, A. C, C. I like you very much. A, A, J. Good, I got that. Oh, I confess. I confess. Did you see? I uploaded a picture of my current diamond painting, but I don't remember where I uploaded it to. Was it Crafting Journey or craftingincline.com or Facebook or something? I don't know. I don't remember. I know I posted it somewhere, but I'll go back and post another one. I love this painting. It's a no name from a while ago. It's from one of those no name companies that I don't remember, like Diamond Painting Store or something like that. I don't remember where I got it from, but it's very cute and colorful. And it came with a lot of ABs. I'm happy with that. I couldn't see where I could add more. No, maybe when I get to the beginning. Is it 8? No. Yeah, it's BBAA. Oh, see? Um, now that then the J, hard to see because it's gray. I wish I'd substituted all this gold color for another color. Maybe a dark blue, something like that. Yeah, I really like that better. I mean, there's so many Eiffel Towers here. There's one here, there's one here. This one, I think, looks like a shadow. God knows what it's reflecting off. I don't know. But yeah, that's an Eiffel Tower too, right here. See that? But that's a shadow of this one. But I don't like the color. If this were a diamond painting, I would have replaced all those colors with metallic gold. But not that I have latch hook yarn, which, as we all know, comes in short pieces, and I'm not ready to start cutting them up. J, B, J, B, A, J, B, A. I lose track easily. But then I'm getting old. I'm getting old and I'm brain damaged. What's your excuse? Yeah, my memory's getting worse. I'm having such trouble retrieving words. They're on the tip of my tongue. What the heck is going on here? What did I do? Ooh, went in the wrong way. It's on the word is on the tip of my tongue. It's there. I know it's there. I can't retrieve it. Really very frustrating. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. B A J A C C A C C. I have them picked out and I put them in row and I checked it, but I'm still checking. Because as you all know, early on, I either dropped a row or I went one row too long, too far. I think I dropped a row. Did the one above it. And I think I had about 5 rows done before I noticed it. And I was gonna you know, ribbon it. I was gonna frog it and then, do it again. But Rebecca says, "Oh, just continue on. There's no big deal. Nobody's gonna notice." And they're right. You don't notice. She's right. Oh my God, Rebecca's right. Yeah, we having fun yet? Really, I want to talk about serious things, but every time I think of something, there's not a lot I can talk about. Well, there is, but even with reminders, it drops out of my memory what I would want to say. I think of it yesterday when I made this list. Can't remember. Can't think of it today. Jerry says nobody will be able to tell you dropped a row. That's true. Yeah, that's what I just said. And how do you like my new logo? I'm curious. I wanted to get away from the colors. I mean, I love the colors in that one, but I don't know. This one will work anywhere on any background because it's cream colored. And if you look really close on the logo, it says craft, chat, create. So what do y'all think? Isn't that cute? I love this. I love the cat. And you see, the one I did this with ChatGPT, and he wanted, or it wanted to put scratch marks. I thought that was too much. I said, I'd rather it look, yeah, I'm going to do this. And, oh, is anybody watching? Because it's my baby. Is anybody watching? I, I like this one. I've gone through how many logos now, Rebecca? 3 or 4. I think this is my 4th. I stuck with the last one for a long time. But I wanted to change, I wanted to switch things up. And I'm not using it for sales or anything, so who cares? It's not really a logo. That should just be some abstract thing or the initials MSC or something like that. I'll think of something that's a logo. This is just a YouTube logo. I don't know what to call it. It's an avatar, is what it is. Isn't it? This is what you would call an avatar. Not like my other avatar. But I can't talk. Ooh, have you seen Jaxie? That's Jaxie. I miss her. And I had to paint her. And I think it came out pretty good. A little artsy. She had a black spot right in the middle of her nose. Right, a little pink nose, and right in the middle, there was a black spot. It was so cute. I miss this baby. But isn't she pretty? She was pretty. My girl. That was my girl. And you've seen Jinx already. Oh, that's all. I'm done. What coloring, Jerry? Painting? Or the logo, the avatar thingy? Whatever you want to call it. What are you calling? And by the way, this kind of background, I'm going to be using this all the time. So you'll always recognize what's mine and what isn't mine. Because Rebecca's been trying to get me to be consistent for years now. I enjoy playing around with the graphic programs and doing different things and making a different opening every time, but I'm going to be more precise. I'm trying. Oh, the cat. Yeah, she had beautiful coloring, Terry. Oh, man. She was such a pretty little thing. She was very scruffy towards the end. He licked her, almost all of her off her tail. It was a skinny little tail. And then I can't believe she ran away. She got scared. I can't blame her. I should have held on to her more. I should have held on to her stronger when I was getting in the car. I'm still blaming myself for that. And we looked everywhere. We put up posters, even, that um, website, next door. I was a member there and I put it up. I went onto Facebook to all these find my cat, lost cat, or lost dog, or lost something. I called all the vets and sent a lot of them pictures. I just sent a picture of her. Have you seen her? She wasn't chipped. Or what? No, she wasn't chipped. I don't know why. Oliver and Jinx are chipped. Who knows? Anyway, I think I've blabbered enough for now. I'm just going to finish these last two for a minute. CCAA. Okay. These last three stitches here. And I've been sitting out here for a while. Working on my diamond painting, working on the latch hook. And I shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't be sitting here that long because my ass hurts. My butt hurts. Actually, it's my legs that actually hurt. Oh, I woke up in the middle of the night last night around 3 o'clock, 3:30, and I had gone to sleep early, fairly early. I had the worst pain in my left shoulder. I was, I woke myself up because I was whimpering. Whimpering like a dog or something. And I couldn't get comfortable. So I woke up most of the way and said, maybe if I take a couple of Tylenol. So I took a couple of Tylenol. I'm fine now. Gotta say, I'm learning to take at least the over the counter meds, if not the strong ones. Because I don't know. I don't wanna take the strong ones, as we all know. But it's almost 8:30, so I mean, we've been on long enough, haven't we? I mean, you've had enough of me, I'm sure. Oh, and Rebecca, I love your Wednesday nights, but I can never hear you when you're both talking at the same time. World of Warcraft? I've never, I don't play video games. I don't know why. I used to play a lot of the solitaire card games, and mine was it Minecraft? So you hit them and they open up, and you gotta find where the bomb is. If you get bombed, you lose. But anyway, guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. I'll be back next week, and maybe I'll finish the one video that I've been working on. I really want to get a couple in the can before I start posting them because they take a bit of edit. I got to edit myself. I, when we're doing the lives, I'm not being edited. It's real. It's me. It's here. It's 100%. But when I want to talk about one thing and be not necessarily very serious about it, but in depth, I I screw up a lot. I edit when I edit this out. Let's cut this out. No, it's too much background noise. Whatever. I like editing too, even though I'm having a lot of problems with Power Director. Hmm. In the meantime, be good, be kind, be nice, be wonderful, and be safe. Subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and until the next time, arrivederci. I know I should put that thumbs up and subscribe earlier.